Hey everyone, welcome to episode. This is my seventh episode of movie reviews. Today I will be reviewing Die Hard's 4 and 5. Those are the only ones I've seen. Yes, I've only seen 2 out of the 5 Die Hards. Please don't hate me because I ended the series late. I do intend on seeing the first 3 eventually. Um, Not just because I hear they're such popular movies, but because I want to finish the series. You know what I mean? So today I'm going to review Live Free or Die Hard from 2007 and A Good Day to Die Hard from 2013. Starting with Live Free or Die Hard, I did not see that one in theaters. I saw it later on TV on FX. Um, and I thought it was a good movie. Story was good. The characters were good. Um, this was Len Wiseman's third movie that he had ever directed, I think. Yeah, third movie because the Underworld movies were the first 2. And then he went on to do Total Recall, and now he's gonna be doing the Mummy remake. But this movie stars Bruce Willis, Justin Long, Timothy Olyphant, I can't pronounce his name right. Mary Elizabeth Winston, um, Hung Kang, who played Han in Fast and Furious. Um, I thought this was a very good movie, very good story. In my opinion, I like this one better than the fifth one. Not saying I hated the fifth one like everyone else does, but the reason why I like this one more is because this is a story this is something that could potentially happen in real life. A cyber terrorist could hack all our systems and shut us down. This could really happen in real life, probably. Not saying it would happen tomorrow, but eventually down the road, someone might be willing to do it. Um, Basically, the story is John McClane is asked by the FBI to. Basically, what it is Timothy Olyphant, his character, Thomas Gabriel, used to work for, I think, the FBI on something. He basically, and also Kevin Smith makes appearance in this movie, because he even says that Thomas Gabriel said that the whole network was um, acceptable to hack, I think, or something like that. I don't remember the word he used, but he said that Thomas Gabriel basically hacked um, NORAD, I think he said, with a laptop just to prove a point. But the feds basically put a gun to Gabriel's head to make him stop the hack, and that's what led to the movie's plot. Basically, what it is Gabriel wants to make everything back up to Woodlawn, which he created for this type of problem, to where he could get all the money and do whatever with it. So basically, he's taking down all the systems, killing out all the hackers so they can't stop him, except for one, Matthew Farrell, played by Justin Long. Who, here's the funny part, and the original, when they originally started doing this movie, Bruce Willis and Len Wiseman had 2 other choices for the character of Matt Farrell. Len Wiseman's choice was Scott Speedman, and Bruce's choice was Ben Affleck. I can kind of wonder why those choices were made. Underworld, Armageddon. And there was also, in the original draft, they were going to have Jack in the movie as, I think, the hacker, John's son. And he was to be played by Justin Timberlake. Yeah. I'm good, thanks. But I really like the story. They put in Lucy to keep continuity. And Lucy's not played by the same person played from the first movie. She's played by Mary Elizabeth Winston, and I thought she really did a good job in the movie. I thought her and Bruce Wayne's chemistry, or not Bruce Wayne, but Bruce Willis. Why did I say Wayne? Her and Bruce Willis' chemistry, I thought they did a good job as father-daughter. Same with Justin Long and Bruce. I think they played off each other very well. I just really liked this movie. I thought it was entertaining, action-packed, all that stuff. Now moving on to Die Hard 5, A Good Day to Die Hard. The one film in the entire franchise that people say they hated with a passion. Um, I actually liked this one. I thought it was very entertaining, good story. Yeah, I mean, there's no character development, and they basically reuse lines that was reuse a Die Hard line where he goes, where Bruce is in the truck goes, "Is that it? Is that the best you got?" The one he used from the fourth one. But I thought this movie was very entertaining, very action packed, good story. Jack was in this one. I thought that was cool. Um, Basically, the story of A Good Day to Die Hard is that John McClane, I guess, takes a vacation to Russia to basically bail his son out of jail. But then he finds his son is not in as much trouble as he thought, and that his son is really a CIA agent spy, a CIA spy tasked with helping a Russian dude get saved, I guess. And John comes trying to help his son, but he ends up screwing up the whole mission and all, and basically the McClane boys have to stop the Russian dude from, I guess, taking over the world. I don't know. But I thought that was a good movie, good story, good plot, good father. I thought Bruce Willis and Jai Courtney played very well off each other as father and son. I think Jai Courtney and Bruce Willis had a better chemistry, I think you could say, or camaraderie, whatever, than Harrison Ford and Shia LaBeouf from King of the Crystal Skull. Not saying I hated that movie, but I stick with that, what I said. But yeah, Lucy's in this for like maybe her screen time is maybe 5 minutes, I think. A 5 minute screen time, I think. And what I've noticed about these two movies is they do not mention any prior events from the other films. Even in Live Free or Die Hard, they didn't mention one thing from the last three movies. I mean, not that I've seen them, but I know the plot. Basically, I know the plots. But they don't mention anything from the previous films. Because I was hoping that in A Good Day to Die Hard, they would have at least mentioned something from Live Free or Die Hard, you know. But they don't mention anything. So I think you could probably go into the movies not having seen the other. You could probably go into each movie not having seen one of them, and yet still freaking understand the storyline because they don't mention a single thing. I mean, maybe in the first three they do, but not these ones. These two completely stand on their own, in my opinion. I really don't know how long this review has gone so far. I think 5 minute review, and I basically just talked about the movies. But like I said, but as for the fifth movie, I don't know why people are bashing it. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was funny. I really liked the end part where Lucy goes to get John and Jack from the airport, and they all walk off together. I think that was my favorite part of the movie. Not because it was the ending, just because I think in the sixth one, if they do one, they should have all three of them on the mission together, taking out the bad guys together. That I think would be a fun movie to see all three of them together. There's been talks of the sixth one being set in Tokyo. Interesting. um, Sorry, I just woke up. I know it's late, but I sleep in. And there was also talks about the sixth one being called Die Hard, which was a rumored title, originally a working title for the fourth one, Die Hard 4, Die Hard 4, Die Hardest. But they didn't use the title, so I think they're probably gonna use it for the sixth one. I'm not sure. I am very interested to see the sixth one because just see how they plan to end this series. Because Bruce Willis said that the sixth movie would be the final installment, at least for him. At least for him, it would be the final one. I'm not sure if they would continue with Jai Courtney and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, but you never know. I can't really say anything else. I can't really think else to say, because I don't want to ruin the movies for people who probably haven't seen them yet. Well, I know some people have probably seen Live Free or Die Hard. It's been out for 6 years, I think. So I don't want to ruin the fifth one for anybody because but I don't know. Here's what I think about myself. I am what I like to call Mr. Opposite. Mr. Opposite. I hate what people like. I like what people hate. Plain and simple. Just thought I'd put that out there. I know this is probably going to be a short review for today. So I'm just going to call the review here. Live Free or Die Hard, I give an 8 out of 10. A Good Day to Die Hard, 7 out of 10. Peace.